Welcome everyone. Today I'll be presenting one of my previous data science projects. Here's a quick outline. Let's see a demo before going to the details. I deployed my model using Streamlit and Docker API. We have a few input variables here. Now, based on the values of those feature variables or input variables, as we can say, once we run the model by clicking rank technology, we can obtain the classification results for this problem. Let's have a quick background story. Oil spill can have a serious impact in Arctic environment. Our machine learning project is aiming to improve that oil spill response by determining right technology. There are three most common response technologies in Arctic, namely mechanical containment and recovery, chemical dispersant use, and in situ burning. The key task of this particular project is to rank those response technologies, and we are aiming to do it in a data-driven way. But what do we mean by rank? It's a classification problem where order matters. For example, here, for mechanical containment and recovery, OK, consider, go to next season, these are the particular ranks we are talking about. Since oil spill in Arctic is rare, we perform Monte Carlo simulation to obtain relevant data set. And in our data, we have 30 feature and 3 target variables. Here's a quick samples of the data set. Each target variable has multiple classes. So this particular problem is a multi-class, multi-label classification problem. Exploratory data analysis is a critical step before going to modeling. In this particular figure, frequency of each classes in different technologies are shown using this horizontal bar graph. It should be noted that our dataset is imbalanced. So, accuracy or that kind of performance metric may not be the right way to measure our model's performance. Now, before moving to modeling, appropriate feature engineering is conducted on the dataset, such as normalizing the numeric features, encoding categorical variables, stuff like that. Let's move into modeling. We developed a Bayesian Inference Model for our classification problem, whose step-by-step process is shown in this slide. And here's a pseudocode for the model. We initially developed a Bayesian model using all the features in the dataset, and then a reduced version of the model using only the critical features. From the summary plot, we know which feature variables are crucial for which particular response technology. For example, evaporation and dispersion of oil is critical to select mechanical containment and recovery type of response technology. The performance of the full and reduced model is compared in this particular box plot for k-fold cross-validation set. The structure of the final model after training on the data is shown here. To illustrate, 4 critical features contributing to the ranking of MCR are evaporation and natural dispersion, then effect index of sea surface, shoreline and seawater. And similarly, other features which are important for CDU and ISB classification are also shown here. One of the common way to evaluate the performance of such model is receiver operating curve. In this particular slide, we see the performance of the model where like ROC values of ISB subclasses for OK, consider and unknown is almost 0 0.9, 0.97 and 0.95, which is quite satisfactory. I have deployed this particular model using Streamlit and Docker image. The source code of this particular problem can be found on GitHub, and this particular work is published in Marine Pollution Bulletin. A recap of the presentation is shown here. That's all for today. Thank you.